Today I have news on all kinds of new beers, on 3 home brew-offs, one that's finished, one that's just starting, and one in the middle, and also all kinds of events for beer lovers around the Maritimes. Hello and welcome to the February 20th edition of the Maritime Beer Report. The Gone House has launched its second Home Brewers Challenge. You have until February 27th to register, and the closing date is May 15th. Get details on their Facebook page. Les Brasseurs de Petit-Sault are brewing a brand new pale ale made entirely with malt from their neighbors and friends at Malt Brew de Termiscuda sur le Lac. They say it's going to be ready in about 3 weeks. Their diva was also busy recently brewing a maple brown ale with a few of her friends for the Pink Boots Society. Hammer River Brewing's new beer has been tapped at the Bourbon Quarter restaurant and bar. This is the winning beer from their recent homebrew competition. It's a 7% ABV winter warmer, and due to the recent weather, the homebrewers have called it F Winter. It's deliciously spiced winter warmer. Stop by and try a pint. Picaroon's Traditional Ales say it has a surprise beer time. Their latest brewing experiment at the Boutique is a small batch of Scotch ale. It's a 7% ABV full-bodied ale that has plenty of roasted characteristics that are all held together by the earthy Fuggles hop undertone. It is on tap at the Boutique while supplies last. The Pump House Brewery has released for a limited time Black Voodoo Ale, a smooth dark ale with the bite of a rattlesnake. It's a blend of their 4 Alarm IPA and Muddy River Stout, and will only be available to the end of the month. Railcar Brewing will be closed until March 17th, which I guess was a couple days ago, because they're on the move. Not far, just across the street, where they are taking over the bottom floor of 2 Curtis Road underneath AC Sharky's Pub. The new area will consist of Glaston Brew Area and a craft beer bar as well. More space will allow for more tanks. Boxing Rock Brewing Company has a new beer out. Wildman Axe Bohemian Pilsner is a 5.7% ABV made with our local lumberjacks in mind. It is a traditional Bohemian Pilsner brewed exclusively with Saaz hops and fermented long and aged cold for a perfect Pilsner taste. Boxing Rock also brewed recently with Andrew Esty Estabrooks, former head brewer at Picaroon's. The next chapter is a rye IPA brewed with New Brunswick malt and comes in at 6.3% ABV. It's going to be released at the Fredericton Craft Beer Fest and then later on at the ANBL. No news on whether we're going to get it here in Nova Scotia. I know that'll be the next question. Garrison Brewing has partnered with Beer Thief, Newfoundland's special order beer club, to create an exclusive brew, Imperial Chocolate Stout, especially for Canada's easternmost province. At 10% ABV, the Imperial Chocolate Stout was brewed big and bold for the time of the year for Newfoundland's craft beer fans. Fans of Nova Scotia can also try this unique specialty brew in 650ml bottles starting this weekend, either at the brewery fresh or at the 4 private stores. Garrison also released another beer today. This is Radio Wheat for CKDU 88.1 FM's 30th birthday. That's a college radio station here at Dalhousie University. It's a 4.6% ABV wheat beer, and it's available at the brewery. The first wave of judging is going on tomorrow for their brew-off. Hope is to narrow the 80 entries they got this year, which is a new record, down to 12. Propeller Brewing Company has a couple of one-hit wonder brews out. 6 More Weeks is an amped-up brown ale with a light body, rich and earthy, piney characteristics that add a delicate creaminess. This beer is loaded with hop bitterness that doesn't linger with plentiful hop aroma. This is a 5.5% ABV, 82 IBU beer. Next up is their Imperial ESB. It is now available and is at 6.2% ABV, and that's of course at the breweries as well. And lastly, the 2015 edition of their Irish Red is out today. That again is also available at both locations, and this one's in bottles. Rock Bottom Brew Club has brought back its award-winning Reckoning Russian Imperial Stout. And this is from the brewery. Screams creme brulee with roasted malt and dark fruit, then quickly settles into an amazing complexity of tenacious flavors. Layer after layer, toffee, dried fruit, hops, vanilla, dark caramel, and chocolate. Her luscious bouquet, soft mouthfeel, alcoholic warmth, and silky legs will leave you calling for more. Finished with the superb tannin balance. A very strong 10.5% ABV, 100 plus IBUs, and it's only available in 7 and 12 ounce portions at the brew pub. Rutter's Restaurant and Brew Pub is closed for a couple of weeks for renovations, so if you're heading there, you may want to revise your plans. I'll let you know when they're open. Schoolhouse Brewery has a new fermenter coming at the end of March. It should help in their production and also allow them to make some new beers. Looking for something to do tomorrow night? Pop by the Ladies Beer League Presents Rocks Off event at the Mayflower Curling Club. Help them raise money for Stepping Stone. They'll have 5 craft beers, 1 craft cider on tap, curling lessons from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m., oversized board games from the Boardroom Game Cafe, wonderful bites from Food Wolf, and CKDU 88.1 FM, dance party from 11 p.m. till 2 a.m. And the best part is free admission. Adam Bauer is having the 3rd installment of the Winemaker vs. Brewmaster series at the new Grand Banker in Lunenburg. I shouldn't say it's new, he's the new owner. This local taste-off will be between Luckett's Vineyards and Garrison Brewing Company. Pete Luckett, owner of Luckett Vineyards, and Daniel Gerard, brewmaster of Garrison Brewing, will each receive their culinary team's 5-course menu in advance, with the mission to put their best pairing forward for each course. 5 wines, 5 brews, 5 courses, $80 plus tax and gratuity. Tickets are available at the Grand Banker or by calling 902-634-3300. Moncton Area Beer League is planning a New Brunswick craft beer dinner. You won't want to miss this one. It's going to be on Saturday, March 21st, and details will be forthcoming. Strides and Suds is a new exclusive event to bring our craft beer and running communities together to raise funds for the JDRF. The day will consist of 5 or 10 kilometer race along the beautiful First Lake Trail in Lower Sackville, and at the end is a social with samples of craft beer and entertainment. Registration begins at 10 a.m. until 11:30, and then the run will begin at noon. You must be 19 years of age or older to participate in this run. On one last note, Harvest Wine and Spirits in Dartmouth just added 4 beer taps for growler fills, and they're calling it their beer parlor. Watch Facebook for what's pouring, and I got to try it out yesterday. It's actually, I tried the new Boxing Rock Wild Axe, and it was quite good. So check it out for your growler fills. Thanks for joining me again this week. And after my midwinter break, I really appreciate you coming back to join me. Until next time, enjoy responsibly.